Dear friends, I am pleased to welcome you to this session of poetry recitation. I am Professor Rohtash Gupta from the University of Kurukshetra in Haryana in India, and I have been educated in one of the best institutions of India. That is, I did my doctorate from Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani. I graduated from DAV College, Jalandhar, which was one of the best colleges in northern India in those days, and I did my masters from Kurukshetra University, and I topped and got merit list when I passed the matriculation examination. I have retired. Now I am living a retired life. My children are residing in United States. I am fortunate to come here every summer, and during that time I compose poems in English as well as in Hindi. In Hindi, it's an enormous literature around, if you weigh the so-called the Pandurupi, it will go to 50 kgs or so. However, in English, there have been so far only 2 books. One is The Confluence of Flowers, and another, the recent one is Life Must Unfold Flowers, Fresh Flowers. Life must unfold fresh flowers. Well, friends, I'm going to recite a poem that is entitled Difference of Opinion. Now, friends, I will take just 1 minute. Difference of opinion in itself says the difference is difference, and difference will lead to disaster. On the other hand, when I will, recite stanza-wise the contents of this poem, you will feel itself that difference of opinion is actually just like a fresh flower in life, and it helps us in arriving at solid decisions which are good for society, which are good for self, which are good for the institution, where people earlier to begin with they show their difference of opinion very openly. However, when they hammer out, then they find out that now we have built a road which will lead us to progress. And this is why I say that that there are certain topics, and all topics, I would say, according to me, and in the sense also, each poem is a flower by itself. Now, I start with your permission. The expression of difference of opinion is to differ so as not to differ. The difference of opinion is to build consensus so as not to dismantle and denigrate, but to build a road without obstacles. Although difference of opinion imparts a way to rationalize the views, yet it is not to digress necessarily, certainly not to degrade and destroy, and merely to differ. Difference of opinion is to thin away the conglomerate of confusions. Difference of opinion is to thin away the conglomerate of opinions. It is and confusions. It is not to spread out cobwebs to capture and predate. It is not to spread out cobwebs to capture and predate. Instead, it is an attempt to incorporate differences, to act in focused direction, to erect giant pillars of success. Difference of opinion is an iron hammer. Difference of opinion is an iron hammer to flatten out pebbles of abstractions, certainly not to work as binding fence to veil the unity of consensus and cooperation. Difference of opinion is to gain on the accelerated opinion building process. In any case, it is not to digress the focus on amelioration and to weed out weaknesses. Difference of opinion is pro-positivity to negate negativity in systems of society. I read out once again this how beautiful this sentence is. Difference of opinion is pro-positivity to negate negativity in systems of society. It is an attribute to democratize social institutions. It is the best to still the lull waters of differences of thoughts and views. Never and ever strangulate those voices that raise feet on toes to find solutions to problems. always and ever air your feelings and viewpoints. After all, the entire world, humans, have survived on collective decisions. The new and old systems of our society have driven strength and perfection thanks to myriads of citadels of difference of opinions. Civilizations evolved due to chain of contributions and disappeared on the dais of hollow difference of opinions. The practice of practicing difference of opinion has transcended through millennia and generations. It is universally expressed and must be acclaimed, since it is the maker of constitutions, laws, traditions, and practices. Last stanza. The practice of nurturing difference of opinion need to be nursed as a facility and not to graze away. The habit of expressing difference of opinion is quite humane, since it is the pathfinder for humanities. Thank you so much.